here visiting with Kylie Bowles. She is our 2D Futurity Average Champion from our Ruby Buckle event held in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Kylie, you and this is a home-raised horse that you are riding. Tell me more about them.
Well, we own the mother that my mare is out of, and my daughter is running barrels on her now. So we bred her a few years back, and actually I won a barrel race that they had donated a breeding to Slick by Design, and that's actually how I got the opportunity to breed to him. So he's not that far from where we live, is where he's standing at High Point. And we went over and got to look at him and visit with the owners of him and their ranch manager, and decided that he was definitely a good fit for us, and bred the mare, I guess, 6 years ago. And so that's the only foal that we have out of that combination. So may need to try that again.
Yeah.
Having a good time. He's a neat little foal.
That is so fun. And it's so exciting when you were part of their story from the beginning until present day. Tell me more about her mother. I'm curious about that. We don't always get to know that maternal side so well. So I'd love to hear more about the mare.
Well, she's actually cow-bred, and we got her when she was 4, and she was broke, really well broke, and I trained her on barrels and ran her for several years, was kind of taking a break while we were doing some other stuff, and bred her, and then after she had the foal, I actually brought her back and ran barrels on her for a little bit longer. And then I was kind of done with her and decided to retire her. She was still running decent, but not quite as well as she had been. And then that's when my daughter took her. My daughter's now 12 and has done amazing stuff on her. She ran at the Junior American on her this year and has qualified for Junior NFR and all kinds of really cool stuff on her.
Wow, that is an incredible backstory. And what fun for you guys to get to go and now be futuritying her daughter. So that is so neat.
Yeah.
Now, tell me more about you. We'd love to know more about your background and how you got started as a barrel racer.
Well, I'm actually a teacher. I'm a school teacher. I teach high school math. And I started rodeoing when I was a little kid. I was probably 8 years old when I first started, and have ran barrels, did some roping and different stuff on this side. So our families, my family, and then even now my husband and I still do a lot of stuff together with cattle and horses and different things like that. So we have 2 kids that our kids are just as involved as we are. They're outside riding with us all the time and competing and stuff as well.
What would you say is the sweetest part of all of that for you, of participating in the sport of rodeo together?
Definitely getting to spend quality time with my family. I don't know that I would be doing it if everybody wasn't there with me. So I have an awesome support group with my family. And then everything that we're doing, whether it's me competing or my daughter or my son or my husband, whichever, we're all there together and spending quality time together. It's a lot of fun. It's almost like a vacation every weekend when we get to go and compete, hang out at rodeos or shows or wherever we're going.
Absolutely. Now, the road that you've walked with this mare has been a long one. You mentioned that this is a victory that's been 6 years in the making. What is your words of encouragement or advice for somebody who's maybe looking at where you are now and they have a mare that they love and they're, wanting to step out and maybe play this futurity game a little bit? What's your words of encouragement to them?
Jump in there and go do it. I was hesitant on it. This is the first futurity horse that I've ever had. Wish I had started sooner. It's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of neat people, be around lots of trainers. There's even a lot of pros that are doing futurities, and especially with Ruby Buckle, it's opened a lot of doors for people with all of the extra money and incentives to jump in there. So doing it on the side, having a full-time job and doing it as well is a little bit difficult, but very, very rewarding. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, well, very well said. My final question for you is, if you think about the future, say a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, what do you hope is true about you and this mare? What do you hope you're doing?
I hope we're still running, hopefully possibly do some derby, go on from the futurity into some derbies and move on into the open shows with her. I think I've got a long future with her. I'm really excited about her. I think we've still got a lot of improvement to do. So we're going to keep on going if I can keep my daughter from stealing this one from me too.
I know, no good horse is safe when you've got handy kids.
Right.
Well, congratulations on a tremendous week. Thank you so much for coming. We're excited for you and this mare. And again, congratulations on a tremendous showing at Ruby Buckle Guthrie.
Perfect. Thank you.